Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's Allanda and this is my weekly GLP-1 weight loss journey update. Like I stated, my name's Allanda. I've been on a GLP-1 for 28 months. I'm using Tirzepatide, both name brand and compound. And I'd like to thank Mochi Health for sponsoring today's video. Mochi Health is a telehealth provider. You would take an online quiz or click on this QR code. Once you take your quiz, you'll be paired up with a doctor or a provider. You and that provider will discuss what are your options in regards to GLP-1s, weight loss, skin care, women's health, whatever plethora of issues you might need to address. Medication is delivered straight to your home. There is a membership cost, but if you use my code, again, QR right there, it'll save you some money. Kid you not, my daughter just had a telehealth visit with her Mochi doctor to discuss skin health, and that was like 2 hours ago. So yeah. Love Mochi Health. Again, if you're looking to start a GLP-1 or you have some other concerns, they have a marketplace of options. So typically on Fridays, I give you a recap of what's going on. It's going to be short and sweet this week because really, it was just a week. Now, last week, I did take a Zepbound shot of 12.5. I have been on 15 milligrams of Tirzepatide for... I said I was going to look on my tracker and I haven't. I'm argue 2 months. I'm going to just say 2 months. It could be a little longer, it could be a little shorter, but I didn't check my tracker. But I've been on 15, so I just switched down to 12.5 because this box is due to expire next month. So I want to go ahead and utilize it before I open up a new vial of compound Tirzepatide. Now, because I did take name brand last week, I did have a revisiting side effect, and that was fatigue. This girl came home every day this week and took a nap. Every single day. That's my, I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he's upstairs agreeing. Every single day I came home and took a nap. And that is a side effect that I dealt with early on in my journey. When I was on 5 milligrams, this girl would sleep anywhere. I was sleeping at swim meets. I was sleeping anywhere. The moment I felt like I was gone, that was me. And that's pretty much how I've been. This week was my last week of summer school. I'm a high school teacher. All I do is sit there and I open up quizzes for kids. I warm them around the room, reminding them to stay on task. And then I go back to my computer and I open up. Very mindless, very easy. But for whatever reason, the moment I opened up the door to my house, nap time. And when I say nap time, this girl was taking 2 and 3 hour naps. Here's my proof. Nap time was serious for me. So that is one side effect that I experienced this week. I did not see that one coming, but you know, it could be where I gave myself the injection. I did do the top of my belly. Or it could be, you know, just a side effect of 12.5. So that's kind of how my week went. I know I said I was going to do like this whole, do 6 items and eat lunch and dinner, those same 6 items. Well, when I got ready to go to the store to buy my 6 items, my kids were like, please don't. Please don't. And last time I did something similar where we ate the same thing for multiple days, they didn't want to participate. They did because they have too many options because I bought the groceries. But this time they kind of caught me off guard and were like, can we not? Can you maybe wait for us to go out of town? Because we're about to hit a time where multiple of my kids are going to be gone. Like 2 are going to be gone and 1 comes home and then 2 more are gone. And then there's a week where no one's here. So I'm going to have to postpone that due to their request. Again, they're not on a weight loss journey or a health journey. And I respect that. So yeah, but by the way, this is my breakfast. It is shot day. And pretty much this is what I eat every morning. I have eggs and then some kind of protein. And then today, this is my protein coffee. Sometimes I make my coffee and then I add stuff in. But I know how to record, so let's be simple and easy. Oh, by the way, I've lost 80 pounds, or really 82 pounds, but that's a whole ordeal. It's a whole ordeal because I'm going through body recomposition, so I'm gaining muscle, which means the scale is not reflective, but my clothes and my measurements are. So very happy about that. And some of you have also mentioned, Allanda, we can see it in your face. We can see it in your face. So yeah. Well, the scale is not the only measurement of success. I am seeing success in other ways, and I got to stay focused. So 2 things I do want to address, and again, this is typically my weekly video, and I could make this into a whole video all on its own, but I'm not. I'm not going to do it. Many of you ask me about my hair. You want to know, is it natural? Do I flat iron? Do I silk press? Is it a weave? I think that's fine. No, this is my hair. This is me. This is my hair. No weaves, no anything. I even did an IUGA video. I'll link it up here where I wash my hair and you can see it natural. But I do want to tell you what I use. So currently, right now, this is what I'm using. It's a 10 blow dry. So shampoo, conditioner. I usually can get it at TJ Maxx for $14. And then I use Kaleidoscope. Can y'all see that? I do this twice a week. That's it. But the key, and I mean the key item that I use to help my hair is a multivitamin. Now, I use Fusion. This is not normally the one I do. It is, but it's not. Meaning that these are chewables. And normally I take the pill with iron, but when I tried to order them on Amazon, they were out. They didn't have any more. They had no more. So I had to go with plan B. And that brings me to this question. Have I lost hair during my GLP-1 weight loss journey? And my answer is yes. Yes, I have. A year ago, so March of 2025, and co-parent is about to walk in. Jasmine, can you let him know I'm recording? Thank you. Not like he gonna come in crazy, but he could come in crazy. Walking in, getting face to face with the camera. The other day I was trying to record and this is what I got. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to record. Leave me alone. But you just never know. I do need to take a drink. All right, I haven't made my water bottle yet because I haven't had my protein coffee yet. But I do try to start off my day with water. You're good. So he has his own food for the people. This is his breakfast. Did you get me one?
I left my phone. I was going to call you. I was like, what do you want? I went to the comment bond.
That's all right. I still have my breakfast. Here we go again. I told y'all. I warned you. I warned you. I was like, I don't know how he's going to come in. I don't know. He might come in and be all in the camera. I don't know. So I would say this. Yes, I did lose hair on my journey. And what kills it is that I went shopping with my son. We were picking out an outfit for a special occasion. And then when we sat down in the car, he was leaning over the passenger seat, looking down at my head. And he was like, Mom, I think we need to go to the emergency room. And I was like, for what? And he was like, 'cause you're going bald. And I kind of was like, what? And then when I told him, I said, take my phone and take pictures. Let me see what you're seeing. I had bald spots. I had several bald spots. Now, some people would argue that's coming from the medication. It's not. It's not a side effect. Going bald or hair thinning is not from the medication. Go ahead. It's actually from malnutrition. We know that the medication is going to cause our bodies to not be as hungry. Like, example, I'm showing you this. I can document this in my app, but that doesn't mean I ate it all. I could only eat this portion. Am I getting the full amount of calories or protein? No. And so my body was starting to kind of go into starvation mode. I know some people hate when I say that, but that's what was happening. My body was like, we're not getting enough. We're not getting enough nutrients. And so the first thing to start falling was my hair. So I had some serious bald spots. They have since grown back because, again, I stay on my multivitamin. I kid you not. If you are on a GLP-1 weight loss journey, get on a multivitamin. Again, this is why I love Mochi Health, because they allow me to do my labs. Now, of course, my prescribing PCP also does my labs. But they can see where my levels are, what I need help with, and what's this and what's that, and what vitamin is going to be best suited for me and my needs. Now, my daughters, this is what they use. They use a pill. I'm not sponsored by these people. I don't know who they are. I just know that this is what was suggested. And my son, he uses these chewables. The point is, we are on multivitamins because we need to make sure that we are getting in everything that we need, especially in today's diet. So I hope that helps. Another question in pertaining to my hair, people want to know about the gray streak. So the gray streak showed up, and maybe you can help. I don't know if you can help. Do you remember when I had vertigo? Were we in this house or the other house?
The other house.
Really?
Yeah, the first time I think it was the other house.
Okay. Well, it came from, we think, vertigo. So vertigo is when you get an imbalance and there's some hormonal stuff that goes on. So this, are you sure? I think I've had vertigo twice.
Yeah, I think
It's been twice. So he's remembering the first time I had it. We were in this house when the first gray streaks started to appear. Now, I can dye them with permanent dye, and that'll hold for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then they start coming back with a vengeance. So, yeah, the gray streak is just my hair doing what she wants to do. But it stemmed from when I had vertigo, which would have been about 8 years ago. 8, 9 years ago.
first time.
No, the second time. Because it was summer. It was the end of the school year summer. It was bad. Man, y'all have no idea. It was bad. Like, it was hard for me to go to school that last week. It was so hard. Like, I wanted to throw it. It was a whole ordeal. But the reality is that she started appearing right after I had vertigo. Is there a connection? My doctor says yes, because it's a hormone thing. But yeah, so that's my hair. Every now and then you will see me dye it. Actually, I think I need to dye it now. You see, it's brown. My hair is actually brown. It really is. My mom had like red, auburn, dark brown hair, and that is my natural. This is pretty much my natural. I don't think I look good like that. It's not a look for me. It's not one that I'm used to. So I dye it a dark brown or medium black. Yeah. All right, let's get into this injection. Yeah, I'm gonna slap my food. I know I tell y'all let's eat together, and then I never eat. It's because I don't know. I think it's a manners thing. So I don't eat on camera, but I will be eating in a moment. All right, so I have my Zepbound. I have my Zepbound pen, and we're going to go into a different room and take the shot. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give myself my Zepbound injection. I will be doing it on my stomach, which I know I tell y'all, yeah, I need to give my stomach a break, but I'm gonna do my stomach. For anyone who is new, Zepbound is a GLP-1 medication, and it comes in several different forms. This is shot form. I actually have a video that's gonna release on Sunday about my experience on the pen, the vial. I'm just giving all my business away, but all the stuff. So that video will come out on Sunday. But if you take off the little plunger top, Ooh, there is a needle inside, and there is medication. So the medication is there. And then at the end, this is where you're actually going to press the button for the medication to come out. I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. Now I am going to set it down. Normally I would have never done that, but because I was talking, I forgot to go ahead and use my alcohol. So we are, oh, you can't see, sorry. We are going to go right here. And you see that? I'm just having a hard time grabbing. I love it. I love it. So, I'm going to wipe. And y'all, my house is just falling apart. Now my air fryer doesn't work. It won't work. It's the craziest thing. It's annoying, but it is the craziest thing. So I did the top. Now I'm going to come over here to this side. Sorry. My boobs are in the way. Think we got it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Mental game. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. And then we count to 10 to make sure that all the medication goes in. There's no little droplets. Nothing pushes back out. And so, yeah, I think that's been 10. Now I'm going to take another wipe. And I'm going to wipe. Oh, because I don't know if y'all can see it, but do y'all see it? I have a little dot. There's a little dot of medication. And then that is the end of my injection. I am wearing my IUGA pants, and they're very stretchy and comfortable, but I don't know why I'm telling y'all that. I don't know. Any case, thank y'all for joining me. Y'all have a good weekend, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.